What's up, guys? DustinYewy here, back with some more of the Tampa Bay GM mode. And so I was reading through the comments about trades and whatnot, so I think I found a trade. Today's not the trade deadline. I think we have one more day to go, but I don't think it really matters what day we do the trade on, so we're just going to do it today. I guess some of you guys want me to not use broadcast camera, so I'm just going to do the regular one. And then I think the other thing was I think we're gonna play Boston this game. This one. What do we got here? April. Yeah, we got one more game against Boston. I think it's gonna be huge because they're having a good year. They're 38-17-7. So we were picking it up last time. So the other thing, again, like the trade, we're gonna do. We're gonna pick up a defenseman here. Somebody suggested getting a better third line player, but we have a lot of young players that are developing right now on our team, so we don't really need to get rid of anybody, unfortunately. So I think we're just going to look at a defenseman here. And the one that was suggested, which I actually kind of feel, is Cody Ceci. Now, he hasn't played in the NHL this year, as far as I can tell. It says he's in the AHL right now currently. 6 goals, 21 assists. What do we got? Yeah, no. Oh no, what? Why is he's in the AHL though, it says right now, so that's not even who I was looking at. Cody Ceci right there. What the hell? There we go. I was like, what? Wait a minute. Yeah, so he hasn't been playing in the NHL this year. I still think it's kind of silly that they don't just randomly give you AHL stats still, even though you can't really see the team. They still develop as if they're playing, but there's no stats, which is kind of strange. So Cody Ceci, and then we're gonna get rid of Brewer because he's getting older. He's like 35, I think. Time to upgrade. Yeah, he's 35. So this is definitely not gonna go through, as you can see down at the bottom here. So we have to. I tried. I was looking at doing a third-round pick, but that's not gonna work either. So we're gonna have to use a second, unfortunately. We have 2 firsts because New York. We have New York and Tampa Bay. New York, I guess I don't even remember what trade it was, but yeah. So we started off with 2 firsts already, which is really good. Unless we do 2 thirds, but I don't know if that would work exactly. Because they want the second pick, or the second round pick. So I don't know if there's any way to actually. Here, I'm just gonna try it with. Oh, I can multi-select, right? Let's try. I don't know if this will work. The value's there. They might take it. 3rd, a 4th, and a 4th. Trade rejected. Yeah. Okay. How about a 5th? We'll just put in a. Oh wow, we got like 3 6th-round picks too. Let's try putting Carolina's. How's it look? How's it look? How's it look? Trade reject. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to use our second. Darn it! Alright, we're gonna have to use the second round pick. Those cheeky buggers. Alright, so we're gonna use a second, unfortunately. But we still have 2 firsts, so that's not really a big issue. I mean, as you can see, we're outdoing them a little bit. So let's see if we can get something. Maybe Dallas is second. Hold on. See if that works. That looks pretty close. Let's see if that works. Ah, really? Oh, jeez. That looked super close. Oh, they don't even have a 3rd pick either. Oh, that's brutal. Is that the same value as their second next year? I don't think that's going to work. I think we're outdoing them a bit now. Yeah. Okay. I really thought that would work, man. Oh, jeez. What if we tried? Because I'd still like to have that second round pick. What if we put a 3rd on there? Let's see. How does that work out? Looks not bad. So if we can get another second, that'd be great. Trade reject. Oh, come on! You guys are dicks. Okay. Alright, how do I remove that? Oh, just like that. Okay. Alright, so they're not going to do that. So let's just try and get a. Oh yeah, they don't have a 3rd. Oh, frick sakes. Let's go for their next year 3rd, then maybe. Try and get their 3rd from next year. These guys do not want to give up any draft picks. Jeez. How about 4th isn't even worth going for at all. Okay, let's just try and get some depth picks, I guess. 4th and 5th. There we go. Okay, so we got an Ottawa 4th and a 5th. For Brewer, 2nd. Okay, hold on. Let's redo that. we traded Brewer, our 2nd round pick, for Ceci, Ottawa's 4th and 5th round picks for this year. So there's that. All right. Good. So we got an extra defenseman to work with in the future. So I don't know. I'm assuming that I kind of redid the lines too. So I put Giroux on the first line now, put Callahan on the second, and I rotated Kucherov and Panic. So everyone's been progressing pretty well. Connolly's getting better. Panic's gotten from a 79 to an 80. So yeah, I don't want to. I mean, we could possibly look at trading maybe a Callahan or a Filppula in the offseason, but for right now, I think okay, Ceci's already in there. That's good. Special teams. I remember Ceci being a pretty solid defenseman though. So we gotta go to D here. Ceci changing current line, but I want to give him some ice time, so because he should have decent stuff. 85, yeah, that's not bad. Puck skills aren't the greatest, but he's got some decent shooting potential. So it says he's got a low range top 4 defense, but I feel if we give him enough ice time, he should get better. What? I don't want to get rid of Carl. I want to get rid of Strawman. Jeez, this sometimes you just go too fast. It doesn't stay caught up with you. Gudis, Ceci. Changing current line. Okay, there's that. Penalty kill. I think I'm going to keep my penalty kill the way it is. Yeah, I'm not going to change that. Extras, goalie, extras. 4-on-4s. So I'll put Gudis, and I'll switch him with Ceci, and then I'll put Gudis back in on that other line there. Gudis. Where is he? There he is. I kind of like the new way it works, but I wish you could just tab it over with R2 and L2. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of annoying that you have to hold it and be like, which one do I want? Like, it's cool, but at the same time, I'd wish I could just hit the L1 and the R1 to like switch between, you know, extras and all these, and then just be able to go, okay, L2, R2 to go side to side, but it doesn't work like that. So I don't know. It just seems like it takes forever to do stuff. Okay, there we go. So we got Ceci. I think honestly we're fine for everything else. So let's go to our calendar here. I'm gonna see. We'll see how we do. So the other thing I'm gonna start doing, because apparently you guys don't like watching me do injuries. So basically, I'm just gonna cut out that injury section. It literally takes like 30 seconds to do it, but people are apparently not liking it, so I'll skip over it, I guess, in the video. I like having injuries on because it keeps it a little bit more realistic. But yeah, I'll just skip over it for you guys. So we're going to play Boston here. I may look at playing maybe playing 2 games for this video, just because it's such a short stretch of simming. So we'll see. And I'm just gonna play the dynamic high camera angle. Okay, so Andre Platt's already hurt, so I will do this quickly. Okay, so I just swapped in Connolly basically into every line that Platt's in. He's probably going to be back in like a day anyways, but it's just super annoying. But whatever, not a big deal. All right, so big 5-2 win over Toronto. We needed to pick up some dubs here. We were starting off last in the division. I mean, we were on a good streak there too, but our division is tough. Like, we got a tough division. Other than, I think... Oh, Andre Platt is back. Okay, so, yeah, I don't like this too. Best lines are go to roster moves. So how do I edit my lines manually? You can't. Alright, so I'll do this quickly. Okay, so we're back here now. Yeah, it's very frustrating. I couldn't go into edit lines. I had to manually back out to go into edit lines to actually fix my lines. I don't know why that's not an option, but... Alright, so not a very good... lost to Montreal. Come on, guys. Jeez. feel like we're not going to make it, man. I feel like we're not going to make it. Oh, my God. 4-2 loss to Boston. Yeah, man. We got a tough division. I mean, Tampa Bay we have a pretty solid team. But taking on teams like, you know, Montreal and Boston and Detroit constantly is just, oh, my God. How do we lose to Winnipeg? Seriously. Yeah, like, it's just tough. Even Toronto's got a pretty solid team. Oh, my God, guys. What are we doing? 4 straight losses. Holy crud. Maybe it's because I put Drew on the first line. I don't know. Oh, jeez, Louise, man. All right, so we're almost at Boston. I'm almost like wondering if there's at what point do you make a conscious decision and just say, let's just bomb the season? Because look at we're on 5 straight losses right now. You know, I'm gonna just check the stats really fast before we get into this game. Yeah, see, look how far behind we are at this point. Even Buffalo's ahead of us. Like, that's embarrassing. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah. Okay, so let's look at our standings. I don't like at this point. I don't really know if there's. Oh, Florida's still behind us, but Florida's looking pretty bad. At this point, though, like, look how many. Like, we have 10 games. We have to win all 10 of them to even get close. There's really realistically, and there's no possible way. 10 games, if we can win all of them, that'd be 20 points. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. So even if we did, these teams have to lose all their games, right? So I don't even know if we can make the playoffs at this point. I'm just wondering if, like, I mean, I might as well just leave the lines the way they are right now. Get all the guys in there going, but oh man, that's frustrating. I'm surprised our team's doing so bad right now. Let's look at the bottom teams here. Oh. Tampa Bay. So we're at 72 points. Oh no, yeah, 72. So if we want to start dropping, I don't even know how we would go about doing that. I think we should just run the course, I guess. The New York Rangers, because New York Rangers are right here, we have their first round pick, right? So that's like 12th pick right currently. So potentially with our first round plus the New York Rangers first round, we could probably trade for a top 3 at least. I think we could probably get first round pick. So yeah, at this point I feel like we should just look at Stamkos though. 91 points. I don't know how our team's not doing good. Like, that's insane. Holy crud. Yeah, he's got 91 points right now. Jeez. That's unreal. He's got 44 Genos. Alright, so I think we're just going to run the course. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs, but it's really weird that we're not going to make the playoffs. I don't know what's going on, but oh well. So let's get into the Boston game here, and hopefully we can get a win. Boston taking on Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay obviously at home at the Tampa Bay Times Forum. Midway through the first, Druin's going to find Stamkos in his sweet spot right in the slot, and he is going to make no mistake. He doesn't make any mistakes in that area. Big slap shotter upstairs, beating Tuukka Rask, and it's going to be 1-0 for Tampa Bay. What a dish from Druin. Druin on that first line now, making it work with Stammy. They're a very hot duo. Woo-wee! Then right after that, early on in the second, Johnson's going to find Filppula. Boom! Nice little dish across the ice. And he's going to be Tuukka Rask. Rask just not having a very good start in this one. Looking a little sluggish. Not Tuukka Rask style anyways. But yeah, nice pass from Johnson right there. It kind of fools. I think he thought he was going to Callahan, but it went right across, and Filppula snipes it. Right after that, late in the second, nice little play. Wow, Killorn just does a little dangle, gets in there, and he's going to finish it. 3-0 for Tampa Bay. Absolutely a great game for them so far. Killorn from Palat. Palat, nice little dish there right to the middle, and then obviously, look at this move. Woo! Nice little power move. And then Roof Daddy. McQuaid, he's gyrating in the net. I don't know what he's doing. Into the early in the third. Got a little move from Drouin. Drouin with a sniper-rooney upstairs. That's his first of the game. His second point. Obviously not too shabby at all. And we're going to be up 4-0 here Stamkos getting a helper on that one. So Stamkos got a nice pass from Drouin, and then Drouin walking around. He's going to snipe one. Wow. What a Gino from the rookie, leading the rookie standings for players. And then Boston's finally going to get one late in the third. It's going to be none other than Daniel Payet. But still, 2:37 left in the third. That's going to be about it. Boston is pretty much running out of time, and they're not going to get a whole lot more. Nice little play, though. Nice little dish there, right in front. No defense. Tampa Bay getting caught down low. Too many guys. And then, like a minute to go in the third. Look out. Connolly, Roof Daddy. Apparently, Tim Thomas is back in Boston as the backup. But that's going to not be helpful for him. Obviously, Tuukka Rask getting pulled out of the game after the fourth one. 55.4 to go. And we're going to be up 5-1. Tampa Bay just devastating the Boston Bruins out there. The final will be 5-1 in a much-needed victory. Trying to slide up in the Atlantic standings. Big win over the top dog Boston Bruins. All right, so we got a huge victory over Boston, a big 5-1 win, but unfortunately we're still kind of out of the playoff picture at the moment. I'm just gonna double check the wild card situation here because I'm not entirely sure. So Eastern Conference, let's see how it works right now. Points. Ooh, yeah, we're kind of out of the picture at the moment. Atlantic, so where are we exactly? Yeah, 74 points. Yeah, there's no way. I don't think there's any way we're going to make it at this point. In terms of wild card on the other division, we could potentially get in there if Columbus starts to drop a little bit. We can get up there. But again, we have to pass a bunch of teams in our division. So I don't know if it's going to happen, but it's possible. I mean, Buffalo is in the last wild card spot right now. They do have a game in hand, so yeah, we're gonna have some tough tough stuff going on here. Let's get back to our calendar here. Okay, so I was thinking about playing a second game, maybe. We'll see. We do have one more game against Boston. You know what, let's sim to here and see what we get. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could pick up some dubs right now. If we had another game against Buffalo, I'd probably play that because that'd be a huge game for us. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like... Oh my God, 3-1 loss to Florida. Jeez, guys. So we've dropped 6 out of 7 right now. Our team is just... We're struggling horribly. Okay, there's a win. I don't know. We gotta basically... We don't really have room for failure right now. If we can get, like I said, if we can get ahead of Buffalo, oh my God. All right, Brian Boyle has been injured, so I'm going to do that really fast. All right, so I just put Armstrong in for Boyle. Get back into it. Yeah, we need to definitely get some dubs here. This is just not okay. Again, at this point, I think it's way too late to even do it, but... is there anywhere else to scout, really? No. I think it's weird that there's, like, no players. Like, you're telling me there's no players anywhere else in the world, really? It's kind of silly. Like, look at it. There's only 18 forwards and 7 defense and 2 goalies in the U.S.? I don't think so. Yeah. I understand that most of it would be, like, Canada scouting, but holy crud. You know, that's insane. Yeah, I guess if we're going for McDavid... Might as well go back and do that again. Montreal, come on, Tampa Bay, let's get some dubs. Shootout loss. God. Yeah, so I don't think there's any reason to even play another game. I mean, we could just play let's play the game against New Jersey, maybe. Just for another game before the end of the season. Because we're definitely not making the playoffs at this point, so unfortunately. Unfortunately, I can't believe we just went on an absolute... Like, I don't know how Stamkos gets, like, 100 points, yet our team cannot make the playoffs, you know? I think Bishop just had a terrible season as well. He has not been playing good in net, so... Maybe we need to look towards finding another goalie. Look at that, 8-4 victory, really. Thanks, guys. Thanks for showing up near the end of the season. Jeez. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so we'll stop there. We'll go into the New Jersey game. Simulate to this day. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I can't believe, like, let's look how many points does Stamkos have currently. 103 points right now. Jeez Louise. Alright, so let's play the New Jersey game. And like I said, I don't think there's no way we're making the playoffs. So that ship has sailed, but yeah, let's play the second last game here. We already played Boston, so I'm not going to play Boston again. So we'll play New Jersey, and then we'll just sim the last game. And get into the draft and such. All right, second last game of the year. New Jersey taking on Tampa Bay. Once again, Tampa Bay at home. And quick start. Another quick start right away. Stammy, nice little workaround. He's going to find none other than Jonathan Drouin. Again, leading the rookie scoring. And he's going to make no mistake. He's going to snipe one. That duo is becoming domination. And I think they're going to be a huge force in the future. Look at this pass. Boom, upstairs. Clemenson with no chance whatsoever. And then late into the first, nice one-timer. Nice tip from Callahan. The ex-New York Ranger is going to make it 2-0. And he knows how to get in front of the net and make a tip. Clemenson had no chance. Absolutely no chance. As obviously he is looking a little devastated out there. Nice shot from the acquired Ceci at the deadline. And again, beautiful tip. Look at the bottle. Pop in the bottle, baby. Pop in the bottle. And then early into the second, on the power play, New Jersey's going to make a mistake, and Colby Armstrong's going to get a breakaway. Nice little backhander. Roof Daddy beating Clemenson. He does the Boston slide into the bench. And it's going to be 3-0. Just taking a stranglehold on this game. Look at this. I did not expect this from Colby Armstrong on the breakaway, though. Nice little kick, little fakeroony upstairs. No big deal. Look at that slide, too. Wow. Finally, New Jersey is going to convert on the power play. Bruner finds Patrick Elias in front of the net. He's going to tip it in there, and it beats Bishop. Bishop still struggling a bit, but it's still 3-1 for Tampa Bay. A nice little dish there. Camilleri to Henrique, and then up to Patrick Elias. Obviously, right in front. You can't miss that. Look at it, he's wide open right there. Boom. A little bit of mistake on the defenseman in front there. And then 3-1 still. Snipe. Ryder comes right in. A misplay by the defenseman going for the big body. And Ryder just walks right around him, and he's going to roof it. What a shot. Can't believe that. Look at this miss hit. He tried to go for the little hip check. Missed it upstairs. It's surprising because Bishop is freaking tall. But, you know, Tampa Bay is going to come back. Killorn, a nice little give and go. He's going to get it back from the defenseman there. And he's going to snipe it 4-2. Tampa Bay increasing that lead once again. Absolutely. NBC, no bolts crowd. Alex Killorn, what a pass. Nice give and go there. And then he walks right in, just lets one go upstairs. What a snipe from the young gun. And 4-2 now. And another misplay by the defenseman there. Cody Ceci just overskating that. He wasn't able to stop in time. And another goal to New Jersey, cutting the lead once again. That time it's Damian Bruner. Nice little patience. Look at that. He waits out the defenseman. Backhander. Oh, just over the pad. Fooling Ben Bishop. And then late in the third, 5 minutes to go. Oh, boy. We got a tie game there. And that time it's going to be Danis Zubris. What a shot. Another mistake from the Tampa Bay defenseman giving it up. And it's going to be all tied up. And this one is unfortunately going to go to overtime. Look at that shot again. Woo-wee. Yeah, this one's going to overtime. And overtime is when your big guns step up. In OT, Steven Stamkos walking in, dishes it to Drouin. Boom, second of the night. And there's your winner. 5-4 will be the final as Tampa Bay wins their second last game of the season. Look at the move by Stamkos finding Drouin, and he's going to make a nice little power move in there, beating Clemenson. These guys have some good chemistry working for sure, and that's a huge win, but obviously both teams aren't going to be in the playoffs this year. All right, so we squeezed out a close one there against New Jersey, winning in overtime 5-4. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. It was pretty close. So we got one more game against Boston. It's not going to really matter at this point. Unfortunately, we're not going to make the playoffs. Although we did have a pretty good win streak. Well, we got a couple wins at the end there. Probably going to lose to Boston, though, I bet. I wouldn't doubt it. All right. Oh, wow, we beat Boston. All right. Brian Boyle is available to play. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm just going to do this really fast. All right, so we finished off 39, 36, and 7. I'm not sure when the playoffs will be starting. Oh, okay. There we go. So, there it is. That's the end of the season. Let's do wrap up. Obviously, we're not making the playoffs. Unfortunately, just could not do it. Just could not do it. Yeah, see if we would have to have been on a pretty big tear. But Buffalo somehow makes the playoffs, so good for them, for sure. But anyways, yeah, let's look at our final stats here. Our team's right there. So we finished 39, 36, and 7, 85 points. I mean, we still had a decent season, obviously. I would have liked to make the playoffs. It's kind of... I don't know how we didn't make the playoffs, honestly. We have such a good team. It was really strange. Hopefully it's not just the sim. Goals for per game, 3.061. Like, we had so many goals for, but our goals against was 2.89. So, I feel like goaltending is an issue. Ben Bishop just... I don't think he's that... Like, he's an 88, obviously, but he just... I don't know. He just wasn't that great. Maybe it's our defense. Maybe our defense needs to be upgraded. I'm not sure. Power play-wise, 19.03. Pretty good. That was third best in the division. What do we got here? PK, 82.09. Wasn't that great. Home record, 24, 15, and 2. But our road record was 15, 21, and 5. So our home record, we actually had, I think, we tied for second best in the division. However, our away record was just awful. Last 10, 6, 3, and 1, so we kind of got a couple wins there, but again, just couldn't do it. Steven Stamkos, though, finished with 108 points, which is phenomenal. I put Drew on the first line, so hopefully he got a few points out there, but we'll see. Yeah, he actually didn't do too bad. He had 49. But Stamkos finishing with 108 points. He had 52 goals. Pretty solid year for him. Looks like he's up to a 94 now, so I'm not sure... I think he was a 93 to begin with, so he's up to a 94, I believe. We'll have to check progression. Hedman had 66 points, which is pretty good. Filppula had 65. Palat had 57. Callahan had 49. Druin with 49. Carl with 47. So, I mean, even though we didn't make the playoffs, we had, what, how many... It doesn't even tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had 8 players a point every 2 games, so still pretty decent, you know. Looks like, yeah, we had a few players get better, which is good. How did Ceci do? You got 5 points. That's not too terrible. It's not bad at all. But yeah, like I said, in terms of goaltending, I think that was our weak point. I mean, I don't think Bishop had a great year at all. Look at this. Oh, Nabokov didn't either. Whew. Nabokov played way too many games than he should have. He had a good record, 17 and 7. But yeah, like Bishop, 2.65 goals against, which is not that great. Subpar. 22, 29, and 2. Just terrible record, though. That's awful. Goals against. Save percentage was like, what, 9? I can't even see what it is. Oh. Here, let's check full career stats here. Oh, you can't even see it. What the heck? Well, at least it was .90 something. So, not very good. He had 7 shutouts, but... Yeah, I don't know. Even, yeah, Nabokov's was pretty weak. But, like, he's an 88 goalie. I don't understand that. It's really strange how he did so bad. And the guy's huge, too. He's 6'7". So, like, you'd expect him to be, like, decent, you know? Like, he's a big, good goalie. His 5-hole, in the games I've noticed, his 5-hole, he lets in so many 5-hole goals. It's absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, I don't know. Let's look at the entire league. Let's see how he finished off. So Stamkos is going to win the Art Ross trophy for sure. He's got 108 points. He beat Crosby by 9. Goal-wise, I feel like Stamkos is going to win that as well. Oh, wow. Never mind. Ovechkin beat Stamkos by 1 goal. Damn. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well. Not a big deal. Stamkos was still obviously the heart and soul of our team, so he should be nominated for the Hart Trophy. Power play goals 9. I'm surprised he didn't have more power play goals. honestly. Like, Ovechkin had 17. That's probably where most of his goals came from. Even Sharp had... Whoa, Sharp finished 4th in the league. Holy crap. That's pretty decent. Ooh, look at that. Datsuk, 80 points. Not bad at all. So, yeah, Stamkos, obviously Art Ross. Let's take a look at rookie skaters. I feel like Druin should win, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Druin, 49 points. Kuznetsov had 42. Goudreau at 14. This is a lot more rookies than I've seen before. When I did the first, I did just a random sim by myself. There was a lot less rookies, but obviously only like a couple of good ones. You know, you got Goudreau, Klingberg's not bad. Kuznetsov, obviously, he's an 84 already. Druin's up to an 81. He started off as an 80, so that's good. But yeah, he had a pretty good season. So that's definitely good. But yeah, goalie-wise, just not good for us. I don't like how it does that. Bishop, just not very good. Oh, I think it starts off with your players, I think. Not sure. Jimmy Howard finished with the most wins. Goals against wasn't that great, though. Carey Price had a pretty good goals against and save percentage. He'll probably win the best, I would think. But yeah, I can't believe we didn't make the playoffs. It's just... I don't know if it was defense or if it was goaltending. I'm kind of curious to see what it was, honestly. I think it might have been defense, honestly. Maybe we need to look at upgrading our defense. Like, that's why I got Ceci. I was hoping that he would... I mean, obviously he only played 18 games for us, but hopefully he gets better. Schuster, hopefully he gets better too, but it's hard to say. But yeah, even our plus minus isn't that bad, though. Like, Garrison and Ceci were minus. But I don't know, man. Maybe it was... Like, obviously our PK wasn't that strong. I feel like defensively, like, Carl and Hedman put up points, which is not bad. I really don't know. Maybe it's just... Yeah, because, like, we don't really have that strong. Like, 88, 85, and then the rest of the guys are, like, 83, 81, 77, 81, 82. Like, maybe we need to upgrade our defense a little bit on the offseason. But yeah, definitely disappointing. Let's look at the playoff tree just to show you guys what's going on. So Dallas and Minnesota, Chicago, St. Louis, Anaheim, San Jose, LA, and Calgary. Somehow Calgary made it. Makes no sense. The Rangers against the Devils, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Boston, Montreal, Detroit, Toronto. So the other thing I could think of is maybe the sim is a little bit weird, you know, because we have a pretty solid team, but Buffalo made it in the playoffs over us. Like, that doesn't make sense. Same thing with Calgary. How does Calgary make the playoffs? They don't really have that great of a team. Yeah, they have a good goalie kind of now. Hiller's not bad, but again, they just don't have that extra, you know, depth. They don't have the players to do it. Same with Buffalo. Like, they obviously don't really have a goalie now. I mean, they still have some good players, definitely, but I don't think they're a playoff team. So, such a weird sim. The rest of the teams make sense. Dallas, Minnesota, yeah, totally. Chicago, St. Louis, yeah. Anaheim, San Jose, totally. LA, obviously. Calgary, no. And then the Rangers and the Devils. I feel like the Devils could legitimately have a chance at making the playoffs. Pittsburgh, Buffalo definitely not. Boston, Montreal, and Detroit, Toronto all make sense. But yeah, there's like one team on both sides that just, it's like, what? How did they even make it? So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of strange, honestly, but yeah, that's the end of the season. Obviously, we don't do any drafting, so I think when it comes to the draft, we're gonna have to try and trade up. The other thing I noticed is you don't know about retired players. I think I'm going to have to look at the activity feed, honestly. But other than that, yeah, that's the season. So we'll get into the offseason. I think I can probably fit the offseason all in one video because we don't draft, right? So basically we're going to try and do a pre-draft, like, tagging players that we want. So hopefully we can get McDavid because, I mean, like I said, we have the Rangers. The Rangers, did the Rangers make the playoffs? Sorry, I didn't actually look. I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did. Pretty positive. I think they were the top team there. Yeah, the Rangers versus the Devils. Yeah. Okay, so the Rangers did make the playoffs. I'm kind of curious where they finished off, though, in the league. That's the only thing I want to check quick. Yep. There we go. So points-wise, we finished... We'll have, like, the 9th pick, probably. And the Rangers finished decently, so they finished in the top 10. So their pick's not going to be worth a ton. It was worth a lot more before. So I don't know. We may... But you know what? If I were to trade like a Filppula and a first-round pick, we could probably get the first overall. I think it'll just be exciting to try out McDavid in this game. So I think that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I mean, it's either going to be Carolina or Florida. They both finish with the same points, or Edmonton. You never know. They're all pretty close. But yeah, so I think the plan is to try for McDavid. Could you imagine a McDavid, Drew, and Stamkos line? That's just insane. We're going to need defense for sure. So I'm going to have to try and look at some defense as well. We did have to unfortunately trade our second-round pick, but like I said, we do have 2 firsts. So if we can maybe keep one of those firsts as well as getting the first-round pick, you know, maybe we can get a solid defenseman in there as well. So I think that's the plan. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Yeah, like a Callahan or a Filppula and a first to get the first overall, I think should be decent enough. I mean, Callahan's obviously a grinder, so I don't know how that's going to work exactly, but yeah, I don't know. So that's the plan. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and leave me some comments about your ideas, suggestions. Like I said, I think we're going to get through probably the whole off-season in one video because it's not going to take that long, I don't think. The simulation seems a little bit faster, so... And like I said, we don't do the drafting. We basically just have to do the pre-draft stuff, so setting up, like, you know, what we want in terms of players, because you can tag players you want. So I think that's what you got to do, and then basically there's no draft yet, so they're adding that in a patch, so we don't have the draft. And then re-sign is pretty straightforward. I can just do that on my own and then show you guys the updates after. The .85 doesn't work anymore, so we'll have to see, but otherwise, yeah, we'll do that next time, all right? Thanks for watching, guys.